Hey YouTube, when we hear the term catch and release, obviously we apply that to fishing, sportsmen. Rather than catch the fish and keep it and kill it or whatever, or stuff it and mount it on a piece of wood over their fireplace, they release it, catch and release. But we can also apply that to relationships, and I'll tell you what I'm thinking about that now. Oftentimes, like old men and old women, maybe they're widowers or divorced, they get lonely or whatever, and they seek new relationships. And a lot of times you see these people, they, for some reason, I guess because it's more attractive to them, they go with young women or young men. You see it all the time. Rich 80-year-old guys with like hot 25-year-old mamas. The old widow with the making love with the pool boy type thing. But I like the term catch and release with this, in this respect. From a man's point of view, just me thinking, if I was rich and I had money, sure, it's nice to get the young chicks, but are you being made a fool of in some way? Like, does this young person really want to be with you? Because, just because you got money, maybe they're with you. Or maybe you're sophisticated or smart or something, so they're attracted to you. But not just the money, there's another reason why you should catch and release. Because a young person, they might be, turned on by you somehow. Again, you might be smart, sophisticated, you take them to good restaurants, you're a gentleman, they used to like dopey little boys. But shouldn't that young person really have a partner that could do everything with them? You know what I mean? Like, they might like hiking or traveling the world, or, So there's two ways you could really look at that. Like, on the one hand, you could be selfish and say, oh, I got money, I deserve to have this young person, doing this and doing that for me. But at the same time, and I can understand that. Loneliness must be a bitch, I'm lucky enough I got a girlfriend, 20 years old, the same girlfriend. But myself in the future, if I ever find myself in that position, I think both ways apply to me. Number one, I know I'd be being made a fool of. Girls wouldn't want to be with me unless I have money or a place to give them to live or something. And at the same time, I would feel funny. It's like I'm taking advantage of them. This young girl, they really should be with somebody her own age, maybe enjoying life and to the fullest and stuff. So catch and release would apply to me. Like, have sex with them? Certainly. Have some good times, a couple of laughs, but then definitely end it, Plus, for another reason, there's more fish in the sea. I mean, if you're an old guy, I always see these fucking morons. They're like 80 years old, like the one that married Anna Nicole Smith. Like, was he like senile? He had that much money, he could have had like a harem of women. You know what I mean? Just catch and release. I mean, it might sound terrible, but there's different ways you could look at it. Anyway, what do you think about that?